time she made a morsel of bread, the amount was still the same. She went ahead and made some more bread, and it still didn't run out. That means she didn't end up having heaps of flour showing up. That means whatever she had didn't run out. Are you listening to me? That means the oil that she kept pouring out didn't run out. It stayed the same amount. And she and he and her whole household ate for many days from that very little amount that they had left. God can take your little and turn it into much. What you have with you right now may not be enough for yourself right now. But if you put it into the master's hand, you know what's going to happen? God is going to multiply the very thing that you are willing to put in His hand. Because remember, you might not always have what you need. But you always have the seed to produce what you need. Are you listening to me? You might not have what you need, but you always have the seed to produce exactly that which you need. And most people don't understand that, and that's why they stay broke their whole lives, because they try to grip and hold on to what they have and never choose to put it in the hand of the Lord. The minute it goes from your hand and goes in the hand of the Lord, everything changes, everything turns around. If you give the Lord what you have, He'll multiply it. And that's just how the kingdom works. Seed time and harvest. Genesis chapter 26. Genesis 26, verse 1. There was a famine in the land besides the first famine in the days of Abraham, and Isaac went to Abimelech, king of the Philistines, in Gerar. And the Lord appeared to him and said, "Do not go down to Egypt. Live in the land of which I shall tell you. Dwell in this land, I will be with you and bless you. For to you and your descendants I will give all these lands and perform the oath which I swore to Abraham your father. And I will make your descendants multiply as the stars of heaven. I will give to your descendants all these lands, and in your seed all the nations of the earth shall be blessed, because Abraham obeyed my voice and kept my charge, my commandments, my statutes, and my laws." So now God actually promises Isaac a blessing. "I will bless you, I'll make you a great nation." God puts this whole blessing upon Isaac's life. And the Bible says that Isaac went home and he sat on his easy chair and waited for the blessing to come to him. Verse 12. Then Isaac, say with me, then Isaac. Then Isaac sowed in that land and reaped in the same year 100-fold, and the Lord blessed him. The man began to prosper and continued prospering until he became very prosperous. For he had possessions of flocks and possessions of herds and a great number of servants, so the Philistines envied him. Now the Philistines had stopped up all the wells which his father's servants had dug in the days of Abraham his father, and they had filled them up with earth. And Abimelech said to Isaac, "Go away from us, for you are much mightier than we." Now the Bible says the blessing of the Lord maketh a man rich, and He adds no sorrow with it. See, one of the biggest mistakes that people make